So we're at the 2020 Arnold Classic, and Johnny just got done competing in the pro wheelchair division, and he looked absolutely phenomenal. But this isn't just your first Arnold Classic. Tell me how many Arnolds did you compete?
I forget what the first year was, but I was here for the first year, which was what, 16?
2016.
Yeah, so just coming back from rotator cuff surgery, so I missed the Arnold last year, but it's just great to be back on stage, man. You know, it was a tough, long recovery. Just trained the best I could and, you know, just gave it my all.
Yeah, so Johnny got a rotator cuff injury in which shoulder?
My right shoulder.
Okay, so he got a right shoulder. So he competed in 2018, March of 2018, and right after that, he went into surgery. So, having a shoulder injury, so how did you, like, push yourself, you know, when you got the gimp arm?
Talk about actually feeling paralyzed. You know, I've been in the chair for like 22 years, but I felt totally normal. But after rotator cuff surgery, when you can't use your arm at all, and the only thing I got left is one arm to try and move around, I couldn't do anything. So it was, you know, about 3 weeks of rehab again, living there for 3 weeks just to be able to live and do my daily living. So it was like going back to square one when I first got injured. So it was a tough mentally and physically, but, you know, I made it through. And, you know, it was a long year of not training or doing any bodybuilding at all. So that was really tough on me. And so once I got back into the gym to train, you know, I had a lot to make up for. And, you know, it was a tough call whether or not I was going to compete or not. But, you know, I felt like I'm going to give it a shot regardless, and then see how I do. So.
Yeah, so you're one of the athletes that actually has a higher injury, but at times, you know, your conditioning's phenomenal. So what do you do for, you know, cardio? So how do you get so lean?
Yeah, basically, well, diet, first of all, you know, keep my diet clean. But, yeah, a lot of cardio on my hand cycle. I could take it out on the road if I want, or I have a stand in my house and just sit there and crank away and just burn the calories that way. But that's pretty much it. Or just take the wheelchair out and around the neighborhood with my dog and get some cardio that way. But, you know, with my injury level being that high and not having that lower ab control, even though I have a clean diet, it's still only so much I can do, you know, without that signal getting to my abs. So it's always it's tough to handle, tough double-edged sword.
So for people that watch you out here and you're on the Arnold Classic stage, how does that feel? And what do you give some advice to some people about getting involved?
Man, wheelchair bodybuilding's been the best thing I could have done with my life after my injury. It really built up my self-esteem. You know, going from, you know, a 21-year-old guy, totally independent on my own, to having to go back home to live with mom and dad again and not be able to take care of myself, dress myself, bathe myself. So with my self-esteem pretty much down the toilet, after getting involved with bodybuilding training, built some more muscle up and started to feel good about myself again. It really changed my whole life.
So you dedicated the show to your mom. Yeah. What did that mean to you?
I mean, my mom is everything, you know. She's Italian, we're Italian moms. Unfortunately, she passed 3 years ago from cancer, but she was my #1 fan. You know, she really helped more than you can imagine, especially with my food prep. Mom took care of my food prep, so, you know, losing her, you know, regardless of that, but it was a big, she was my #1 in my life, so, you know, it's tough to deal with, but I feel like I know she's watching over me, and I know she's proud no matter what I place, so, you know, of course, I don't like 4th place, but hey, man, I did the best I could, and I know she'd be proud, so.
Definitely. And Johnny, you did phenomenal. Thank you. And wrapping up at the 2020 Arnold Classic for the Pro Wheelchair, the Mighty Quinn.